Good morning, guys, welcome back to the channel. So now in this video we're going to be replacing some door lock actuators on a 2017 Nissan Altima. So the customer tries to unlock the doors. You can hear the back ones, and that will open. You go to the driver's side, nothing will happen. Press unlock. Nope. Even by pressing this, you can hear the rear doors. See that? If you hear that, nothing will happen in the front. Alright, first things first, let's take out the key by pushing this button. It's crazy how many people don't know that there's a key in that fob. Just open the door. Let's get the door open. First thing we're going to do is pull the door handle back. Get yourself a pocket screwdriver. We're going to put it in the hole right here. Pop that piece off. So now we're going to move this trim piece here. Get your pocket screwdriver. There's an access hole in the back here. Right there. Pop that out. There you go. Now we're going to move this part here that's holding the window switches. Pocket screwdriver. Put it on the other side. Pry up. And now we can just lift up, move out of the way, and remove the two electrical connectors. And then you grab the electrical connectors and disconnect them. Turn this the other way. There you go. Set that aside. Now grab yourself a 10mm socket and a ratchet. I'm using an impact, so it'll be faster. So start removing the bolt. There's one. Two. Different sizes. Three. So now what you guys are gonna do is grab a good chunk of the panel from the back right here and just pull up. Rip it off. Go. Lift up. There you go. Take these cables off. One from the door. All you gotta do is pry up. Remove the ball. Then you're gonna have another one right here. Pry up. And remove it off from there. And disconnect the electrical connector. And that's it. Now we can set our panel to the side. Start pulling this film back. Set it aside. Move the cables out of the way. So we're going to remove this 10mm bolt to remove that bracket where the window slides down. It's right there. See how it's blocking the door lock actuator? So remove that 10mm. There you go. Now we can reach in there, pull this, and pull out. That's it. And now we can just pull it out of the way, like so. One more clip to remove before we can remove that door lock actuator. Oh shit, you reach up in there, it's gonna be this clip right here. All you gotta do is pull up, it's right there, and remove this rod out of the way. That's it. Now we're gonna remove these three torque bolts. They're T30 socket. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna reach up in there, disconnect the electrical connector. Sometimes it gets stuck. There you go. And remove the actuator. I wonder if the new one comes with this cable already. It might. So we're gonna go in there and remove it from up there. So now we're gonna remove this door handle so we can remove that bracket from the back so we can get that cable out. On the side of the door, there's gonna be a little rubber plug. Grab that and pull it up. And that's that torque bolt we gotta remove. It's also a T30. That's loose. Now we're gonna reach in there, disconnect the electrical connector. There you go. Let's cut that zip tie off. Now what you're gonna do is pull the handle up and then wiggle the cylinder up. Right there. And the rod's gonna come out with it. There you go, set that aside. So now grab the handle, pull forward, up and out of the way. And there's your door handle. So now we're gonna remove these little plastic trims. These are holding these little pins in place, plastic pins. All you do is just grab them, move them out of the way. Same thing with the back side. There you go. See the little teeth on them? They hold it in place. Now you're gonna reach in there You're gonna push it to the left and out. There you go, drop it down. Now we can remove it out of the way. And now we can get our cable. So now we have our door lock actuator with all the cables removed. We had to remove this plastic trim that's holding the door handle because we got to remove that cable. We're gonna grab our new parts. If you guys are curious with the part number, Dorman 937976. There you go. Put her up. There's our door lock actuator right there. Remember, always compare parts. Make sure they're the same. Make sure they look the same. Now we're going to grab the door handle bracket. You're going to grab the clip, pull up, move the ball out of the way. There you go. Now we can throw the old one inside. Grab our new one. Put the ball in. Put it in place. There you go. Now our new actuator is ready to be installed. Now we're going to reinstall everything in reverse order. First, we're going to reinstall the door handle bracket, finish putting all that back together, and just slam everything back on. We're going to put the teeth in, slide it to the right. There you go. Make sure all the teeth are in its place. We're going to install the plastics. Don't forget to reconnect the electrical connector. Zip tie it back in place. Now that the door handle's back on, now reinstall everything in reverse order. Don't forget your window bracket, very important. Alright guys, now we're done with the door lock actuators. We're going to give it a try. Let's lock. Okay, let's press unlock. Hear that click. Now the doors are working properly. Let's try it again. Lock. Yep, let's try it by the button. Hear that click. And they work. Let's try the passenger side. We'll go ahead and lock it. So to open it, locked, try it by the button, hear that click. Now we got the doors working how they're supposed to. Now let's say if you replace both front door lock actuators and they weren't working. So then you got something wrong with either wiring issue, fuse, or relay. So let's unlock it again. And your 15 amp fuse for the front door lock actuators are gonna be here. Move this little panel. And it's going to be right there. That 15 amp fuse is for the front, and that 15 amp fuse is for the rear. So if you look at the little schematics, there you go. So that 15 amp fuse is for the front, that 15 amp fuse is for the rear. Okay, so check that first before replacing your door lock actuators. If both your fronts go out at the same time, check that fuse.